Buck.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. And will be refereed
under mixed reviews, as always.
I was saying Stu Earns.
Making their way to the ring, your first tag team.
Well, the show's about to start, Boris.
Your love pro wrestling grand champion,
Your savior.
Michael Richard Blais, one half of the LPW tag team champions, Taryn from Accounting, the Clandestine Society are in the building, taking on a unique tandem, an up-and-coming tandem of Wolfboy Will Mantla and the Canadian Goose. We saw the Goose put up a hell of a fight against Michael Richard Blais right here last month. Taryn shoving Spencer out of the way.
Currently in the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. One half of your Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Taryn from Accounting. And your Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, your savior, God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard Blais.
And you have to think how much of Michael Richard Blais' mind is on this match and how much is on his title defense against Rich King tomorrow night. You know Rich King is all in and focused. And Taryn from Accounting, Stephen Crow, they asked for competition, and man, they're going to get it.
That they are.
Travis Williams, Judas Icarus in the building tomorrow night, so a warm-up match perhaps, but don't sleep on Wolfboy. Don't sleep on the Canadian Goose.
Don't sleep on the zoo.
Look at all of you. Finally you come to accept salvation into your lives. Salvation starts with every Thursday and every Friday, the last of the month, when Michael Richard Blais, Taryn from Accounting, and Stephen Crow put each and every one of your favorites in the ground. And for those of you that may not have been here last month on Thursday, you missed out on the Canadian Goose making his debut. But it looks like he doesn't learn, just like all of you don't learn. So now, Goose, you're gonna have to get out here, and you're gonna have to get put in the ground one more time for the good of salvation.
Time to get plucked.
Get him out, Spencer.
Harsh words from the LPW Grand Champion.
I think the Goose is going to get plucked
And
up.
their opponents.
Well, there's an old saying, that's why we play the games. And we're about to play this one. Wolfboy Will Mantla, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw making their way to the ring.
Not sure you want to play games with Clandestine Society.
Making their way to the ring from Goose Creek, Alberta, as Pacheco Northwest Territory. Making my way to 355 pounds, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, and Wolfboy Will Mantla.
The Canadian Goose, the Wolfboy.
Are you a howler or a honker, Boris?
These two guys got nothing to lose, everything to gain. A win here tonight. Huge implications in both their singles and their tag team careers. I mean, it's a tall order, but hey. can happen when you get inside the squared circle.
Yeah, anything can happen when the Clandestine Society gets their hands on Eli Surge's pets.
Michael Richard Blais yet to take off his jacket. Perhaps a sign of a lack of respect for his opponents.
He'll get ready when he gets ready.
I don't have to take my jacket off, Goose. I'm going to give you an opportunity. You felt.
You heard him.
You felt. Goose ain't real. Goose ain't real. You felt everything that I said last month and this month, and every single time I'm out here is true. So lay down. End this quick. Let's get
That's
this
a good
done,
idea.
so we can move on to the rest of the show.
Yeah, for the sake of self-preservation, just quit.
I mean, the arrogance of this guy.
Yeah, it's smart. This is. If I'm the Goose, I'm laying down. Honk that.
I mean, if he's going to go down, he's going to go down swinging.
You want to disrespect me, Goose?
Might not even need to take his jacket off. Let's just finish this thing right now.
I mean, that's just showing a lack of respect for your opponents, but I would expect nothing less from the Clandestine Society over the last few months. Big shoulder tackle takes the Goose down to the canvas.
He's just telling you he ain't paid by the hour. He can finish this thing whenever he wants to.
But if there's one thing we know about the Canadian Goose his entire career is every time he gets knocked down, every time he gets injured, every time he has surgery, he gets right back up and continues fighting. And that's something to be commended and respected. Side cradle. And he almost stole one right there. Caught him sleeping.
Oh boy. That's not going to make him happy.
Takes Mantla down off the massive headbutt. Big kick from the Wolfboy. We're seeing these two gel as a team before our very eyes.
That headbutt, man.
Tandem offense, vertical suplex.
Get him out of the ring, Darby.
Blais scampering over into the awaiting arms of Taryn from accounting.
You're just doing some treatment over there. A little bit of treatment. I think he's having a nightmare.
I think he's short-circuiting a little bit over there, as he's been known to do.
He's having night terrors.
Taryn from accounting, the legal competitor.
MLB needs an audit.
Taryn from accounting has always had a mean streak, but these last few months since winning those tag team titles, it's just been amplified.
Yep. Business is about to pick up, too. Oh, right through those ribs into the kidney area.
Wolfboy! Wolfboy!
I think I just heard Wolfboy's kidney tap out.
Reverse the Irish whip, drop down, leapfrog, leap wolf, I guess I should say. Nice standing drop kick on target.
Give him credit.
Blais's brain having issues computing what he's seeing in the ring. Tag to the Canadian Cobra Chicken. Again, they were looking for that tandem suplex. Blais fooled me once, broke it up.
Fool me twice. Lands a headbutt. Followed up with a flurry to the Goose's guts.
And now the Clandestine Society going to work. Able to put the brakes on those Irish whips.
How about they try now?
And the Goose and the Wolf fighting back against the Clandestine Society, ducking that pair of clotheslines.
Couple of drop kicks, and oh boy, what's going on here?
Tandem suicide dives.
I don't know what this is. A car crash. What just happened?
Things not going the way the Clandestine Society were hoping.
I don't know what to keep my eyes on
The
here.
fans are loving it.
They're part of it.
Taryn fired back in the ring into the waiting arms of the Goose.
Those are wings, Boris?
That's that veteran presence of Michael Richard Blais, and that is the equal veteran forearm of the Goose.
Oh, another headbutt.
That headbutt is lethal.
No doubt about it.
Caught the Goose by the toe, dragging him into that ring apron.
It's a little known fact that geese have the hardest craniums of any bird.
I wouldn't argue with that, and you could just be BSing me, but it sounds good.
I'm definitely BSing you.
Not the first time, it won't be the last, I'm sure. Taryn raining down rights.
Honk all you want. You're getting punched in the honker.
Blais using that veteran presence to swing the pendulum back in favor of the Clandestine Society, and now they can formulate their game plan, slow the pace down, work the way they want to work. Taryn keeping her body between Goose and Mantla. Burying that shoulder blade, or that knee rather, in between the shoulder blades of the Goose. The third member of the Clandestine Society will be in our main event, defending that championship of salvation.
Can't wait for that one. No love lost there between Stephen Cole and Taylor.
Balls count anywhere match, I might add. I don't believe I've spoken those words.
It's been a long time.
Stay tuned for that.
Snap suplex. Plant them right in the wings.
We're going to crown a new #1 contender for that very championship as well tonight.
Now what happens there, Boris? Do they get a title shot at the Salvation Championship next month?
All I know is whoever wins that match, and I'll explain the rules of that because they're unique as well. They will be #1 contender, small joint manipulation by the LPW Grand Champion in a mouth.
It's still called joint manipulation when you're using your dental, isn't it?
Snap suplex from the champ. I think he's a little extra pissed after perhaps maybe being a little bit embarrassed earlier on in the bout.
Yeah. Goose deserves it, really. I mean, you can't embarrass the savior like that. Didn't even wait for him to get his jacket off.
Didn't even wait for him to get his jacket.
There's a match going on in front of you, boys.
Are we watching this? Oh, never mind. Pick my battles.
Call the action, would you?
One-gun salute from Taryn from accounting. Directed up the whole right-hand side of the building.
I might have been pointed at Gary. I might have been pointed at the audience. I don't think she cares. I'm pretty sure she doesn't care.
A little bit of velocity, a little bit of stank on that elbow.
Whipping it up with the front row here. Some Goose fans.
Between the eyes.
I think his Goose is cooked.
Left shoulder off the canvas in time. There is life in the Canadian Goose.
1-2 stew. Wolfboy trying to get the rec room crowd fired up for his partner. And they run right into textbook tag team wrestling. Cut that ring in half. Keep Goose in the Clandestine Society's corner. And introduce him to some chops.
Hard European uppercut in the corner from the champ.
Is that stuffing the Goose when he sticks his fingers in his mouth like that?
No comment. Blais having words with ringside fans.
MRB doing what MRB does.
Able to reverse and hit that vertical suplex of his own. Taryn immediately realizing Blais is in trouble.
Brilliant.
Dispatching Mantla on the floor. There's nobody in the corner for Goose to make the tag.
That's
and
right.
He just found out.
Nobody home. Get back in there and get your lick in. Oh, the bionic elbow. 2. A hat trick of elbows. Not 4. Oh, now that's unique.
Again, veteran presence using his partner as a weapon. Pulling the old switcheroo on the Goose.
Yeah, why not? Use every advantage you can. Man, I like that.
Assisted DDT. That might be enough to put an end to this tag team contest.
It's nothing like a leg sweep right when your face is about to crush into the canvas anyways.
Only said Stuart Garvey. Right back into the corner, he does not want to be in.
Again, that ring cut in half. Perfect textbook tag team wrestling. Experience showing through time and time again. And 3. Well, you said it earlier, Boris. Goose just gets back up and gets back up and gets back up. I don't know if it's a good thing or not.
He's one of the most tenacious competitors I've seen in my 2+ decades of professional wrestling here in Alberta.
Have you ever walked by a lake in Edmonton or Calgary somewhere and pissed off a goose?
Never.
Don't.
Finally able to make the tag. Wolfboy takes out both members of the Clandestine Society.
It's actually terrifying. MRB barking out orders. Calling the audible, maybe?
Man,
They better find another audible.
That kick connected.
Shoulders.
Shot inside the ring. Hurling Taryn into the corner. Nice back heel kick.
Look at that, too. Wolfboy's got this crowd behind him.
Yeah, he's feeling that momentum.
He's going to need more than momentum to beat Taryn from the county.
Taryn over that middle rope.
Whoa,
Blais.
whoa, whoa. That's not the legal competitor.
Blais taking the bullet for Taryn. Beautiful head scissors again, hanging Blais out to dry over that middle rope.
I don't like this.
All of this is because he took that bullet for Taryn.
Put that.
Sister Abba Goose, assisted from the Wolfboy, looking to steal a victory.
He put the Northwestern Territories area code on him right before Sister Abba Goose, and that's not enough to put down our savior.
Taryn saving the bacon of MRB.
Is that another animal reference? I'm going to tell MRB you called him a pig.
I'd rather you didn't.
Keep it up.
Handful of hair right to the eyes and the face of Wolfboy Will Mantla, now looking to bring him back inside the ring the hard way.
Got his hand wrapped around the wolf schnout.
Landing on his feet, rolling through, shoulders are down.
Boom.
Kicked out into the
Boom.
vicious right hand. Blais calling for the brainbuster. Into the stunner from Mantla.
What just happened?
Just control of his body.
He should have stayed on him. He had him. I don't think he knows where he is.
Wheels are turning in the mind of Wolfboy.
He's calibrated now.
He's firing up. He's feeling it.
Got his senses back to him, and what's he going to come up with? A fistful of Taryn from accounting.
Taryn caught him, and this time she took the bullet per se for Blais. And that's the teamwork you see from the Clandestine Society. Backdrop driver from Taryn from accounting.
She keeps this up. It's going to be time to close the books.
Come on, Wolfboy! Wolfboy! Wolfboy!
Taryn wisely getting over on the apron so she can get brought into the match legally.
Cutting that ring off again. Wolfboy got just close enough to Goose, but not quite.
Up onto the shoulders, high and low. Tandem offense, that might be enough to get it done. Mantla kicking out. Wow. Talked about the heart of the Goose, the heart of the Wolfboy on par.
Hit him so hard, I think I heard Will Mantla's pups bark.
Taryn looking to crunch the numbers of the Wolfboy. Able to get himself free and arm drag himself out of that predicament. Kicking the legs out for a smart move.
I think she just said this thing is going to end soon.
Another cover and another kick out.
If you needed a translation there, oh my goodness. I almost died.
Try to do that off the microphone if you're going to die.
Well, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Let's not forget MRB's off to the side, keeping track of things here. Always surveying, always planning.
Tag to Blais.
Time for that brain buster.
Moving a little gingerly, to say the least. Taryn up on the top rope. Mantla trying to elbow his way to freedom. Backing Blais into the corner. Oh, caught that boot. Caught that boot.
You better listen.
Sunset flip. Nice drop kick from the Wolfboy.
Maybe Garvey can get him out of the corner there.
There's the tag. The Goose is legal. He's got unfinished business with Michael Richard Blais.
Going straight for Sister Abba Goose. This is their...
Blais able to spin him around, and Mantla kicked his own partner.
Went for the Zoo World Order finish, and all they got was a mouthful of feet.
What?
Taryn's still on the top rope. I think she is totally on board for this.
I think Blais is just looking to heave Taryn from accounting at both members of the Zoo World Order.
Seemed to have worked, didn't it?
The Goose still able to get the shoulder up.
It's a hell of a strategy. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
He's a goose.
He's a goose.
He's a goose. He's a
You know what Goose needs? Salvation.
He's a tough as nails Goose. Oh, Blais.
Goose needs
Butterfly in the arms, you know what comes next. And this time, Wolfboy saving the bacon of the Canadian Goose.
I didn't know that was coming next.
Man,
Springboard leg drop.
into that sidewalk slam. Taryn making the save for Michael Richard Blais.
Heads up, Garv.
Mantla able to put the brakes on.
Oh.
Taryn went a little bit low.
I mean,
Sadly,
prove it?
Garvey didn't see it. I proved it by seeing it with my own two damn eyes. Super kick, rocking the skull of the Wolfboy. Big running leg lariat.
right out of the ring.
And now,
This is business. Look at that look on Taryn's face. It just flipped.
and now the Canadian Goose at the mercy of the Clandestine Society. Man,
Breaking necks, cashing checks.
the Clandestine Society get the win.
Taryn from accounting and Michael Richard Blais, the Clandestine Society.
Blais and Taryn get the win, but they damn sure earned it. And I don't think we've seen the last of the Goose and the Wolfboy.
Doesn't matter how these things start. You know how they finish? Taryn from accounting, crunching numbers. There's the respect Goose deserves.
Come on now.
Wow. They're out of their league here, aren't they?
And now these two members of the Clandestine Society at least can start looking towards tomorrow night. Stephen Crow still to come in our main event.
Give them their gold. But up first, number one contenders match. Listen up, Boris. Hey, somebody's talking to you.
I can't hear a damn
You
word.
better listen.
Well, I'm listening. I can't hear.
Talk about how I'm the best, damn it!
I mean, you are. He's the LPW Grand Champion. That title says you're the best. Who am I to argue?
Boris, do as you're told.
I did.
He's a god. God's gift. Tell all your friends.
Hard-fought tag team win for the Clandestine Society.